101 Beats.
Sarmento. Yeah. Look.
Don't say I'm not ready. Back off with those now.
So I pour up a little bit, then a little more. I'll be drowning out a little more. So I pour up a little bit, then a little more. I'll be drowning out a little more. I rarely sit back and relax in the studio. Strobe lights and a metronome always set the tone. Bitches always asking me to be their Romeo, but I've always been alone, so now it's set in stone. Yeah, all the haters flooded through my blood. They always said I'd be nothing, I just can't wait till I show them. I've always had a problem with letting go, even though I know my old hoes get passed around like gold clothes. This kind of life is always easy to get lost in. That's why no matter what I'm doing, always locked in. They always plotting, so I gotta have caution. So I discarded the jokers and got the snakes out the garden of Eden, where God sold me a dream and told me never be scheming. Well, that's easy to me, my shots ain't easy to beat. They go retarded like some Kardashian ass in them jeans. I know it's hard to believe, but soon I let it be seen. Yeah, I've been struggling with trusting bitches. I never let them get up in my head, they know sativa. The old me used to catch them charges like a D1 receiver. My old demeanor was a lot more deceiving. I mean, the first day I meet him, I see him all in my semen. I want a pat on the back, I never got attached for drowning in and out of leaders. I've seen enough to see a demon and I still won't fear it. I've seen my family fall apart and I barely could bear it. So I pour up a little bit, then a little more. I'll be drowning out a little more. Yeah. So I pour up a little bit, then a little more. Yeah. I'll be drowning out a little more. I see the poison in patience because I patiently waited. I pray for this shit even though they said that I won't make it. I'll drown myself in a couple bottles and models and maybe a couple more if it keeps me off of the bottom. I got a lot of consciousness when it comes to me spitting, constantly switching up all of these bitches because they constantly switching. You can't trust no one when you in my position. The same bitches that be dissing, begging me for a minute with my dick in. And I'll admit it, I never envisioned all of this. In the start of it, all I knew was I wanted it. A lot of broken promises, I started building tolerance. The truth got hard to swallow, but I know it's easy for the hoes. I chose to choose the harder route and never fold. And it goes to show when I'm in the soul shit, I'll be here till grass grows. They sold my soul in some puddles of pain, but look how far we done came, so let me pour up again. So I pour up a little bit, then a little more. I'll be drowning out a little more. Yeah. So I pour up a little bit, then a little more. Yeah. I'll be drowning out a little more.